Alright everybody, welcome. This is JKeSports. We're having an exhibition race here for our Christmas holiday. Welcome everyone back. We've got 12 drivers today. We're going to be running at Australia, the Albert Park circuit in Melbourne, Australia. 16 turns, 3.2 miles. Race lap record held by Valtteri Bottas at a 125.5. Seeing everybody getting their setups ready. We'll turn all this stuff on for qualifying. Hide that. And alright, we're gonna wait for a car to go out on the track. Again, this is JKeSports. I am Spaceman47 Yo. We're on every Saturday night. 7:30 Eastern is our Tier 1. Starting on January 9th, 6 o'clock Eastern will be our Tier 2. You can find us on Reddit. We have an Instagram page. We also stream on the YouTube. There's some, also on the Discord. There's ways to find us. Always looking for new drivers, new reserves. Rumor going around of maybe an F2 series trying to get started, if anyone's interested in that. We'll find some cars out on track now. We got quite a few guys out there. Looks like Captain Schmeg got out first in the Haas. We'll go find him. There he is. Captain Schmeg, a rejoiner, was with us in Season 1. Got busy, but he's back now, joining the Haas team for Season 2. I believe he got pole position last week out. Nope. That's what I forgot. I don't have my notebook with me. But I will give you a little rundown of how the standings are shaking up at this point in time in our top tier. Sam Barrett is our championship leader for the Red Bull team. As you see now, every car out on track. Captain Schmeg around the final corner to start the Flyers. Looks like a little slow there is H or Diego. Nope, that's actually gonna be T Widow in the Mercedes crossing the line now. We'll just ride here with Schmeg for a little while. He's got some good pace. But Sam Barrett is our point leader in the Red Bull. He has 181 points after round 11 of 21. Cam 52 is our second place driver at the moment with 138 points. Get to win it with 118. Mark of Kenya with 111, and Zap with 100 is our top 5 in the point standings. Excuse me. And you see through the very fast chicane there, 6th, 7th gear chicane. Back full bore. Looks like he doesn't even have his ERS on, unless that's a goofy thing on my screen. As Scabney retires out of turn 2. You see there's someone else look like a spin. Scabney up in the wall there as Sam Barrett goes by. Captain Schmeg goes 122.4. Random Sirius right behind with a 121.3. Here comes T Widow. 122.1 is P2 at the moment. So we've got H and Diego coming around. Here's H. So a 121.3. Good lap there by Random Sirius to get us started in the Red Bull. There's H with a 123. Here comes Zap across the line. 120.9 provisional pole. Comes the Renault. Again, it goes 121.7. Diego to cross the line. Must have been invalidated. Kraz J. Kraz goes P6 in the racing point. So you see Catman invalidated. Diego must have invalidated his other lap. And here comes Sam Barrett around, your point leader. Cross the line. Will take provisional pole with a 120.4, so a good half-second clear as that for second place there. It's now everyone back on in laps. We'll see if Diego's pushing. He's on the mediums as well. Best lap looks like H went for the mediums there, the only one so far. Ride with Diego here. As my dog comes in. And around the final two corners there, down in the first gear even. See car duck in the pits right in front of him. Out of the final turn. Down the long straight to the line goes P9 with the medium tires. After invalidating a lap, so that is a second lap on those tires, looks like. Yeah, I think probably about everybody's going to be going back into the pits. Yep, looks like just about everybody, so we're first runs are done. Sam gonna duck back in, that is everybody. Looks like the two Williams still out on track. And they're in laps now. Ooh, looks like a little bit off track there. H getting out of the way though. Not sure if he knows they're both on in laps. It's actually Diego is ahead of his time, so he's possibly on a flyer, but goes wide there to invalidate, so he will very likely duck back into the pit lane after invalidating his second flyer. So now we've got a few more cars coming back out for round two. Usually get a good 3 runs in, depending, excuse me, depending on the track. Not sure why that's stuck on the bottom of the screen there, that saying random series has the fastest lap. These are all out laps again. We got Catman, Captain Schmeg, T-Widow, Ginnett, and Random all out on track again. Looks like Rusty back into the pits, or coming out of the pits, looks like. Yep, Rusty coming out of the pits. So Random's going to be the first one to cross the line to start the next round of flying laps. We'll ride with Random, go on board a little bit. He's now down the long straight. Turn 3, 4, 5. A little kink of 6 and 7 here. Back on the gas. Hard braking zone, turn 8, down to 3rd gear. Back on the throttle. And this is the part of the track that can bite you. You get your full speed, quick downshift, 7th, 6th. DRS open, back to 8th now. Another little hard braking zone down to 4th gear. Smooth through there. Easily hang 5th gear through that turn, and then the slowest turn on the track, 2nd gear. Back in the throttle, maybe a little feather to keep it clean out of the final corner. Across the line, 120.7 goes P2. So Random puts up a P2 lap. Here's Captain Schmeg. Says, I'll take that P2 from you. There's Grumpy Catman now crossing the line with his first flyer. Goes P10. T Widow. Currently 6th. His lap was invalidated. So looks like Zap behind him. The Rusty Oil Can cross the line. Nope, he's on his flyer. So that was Zap to start his flyer. Comes Ginnett. Improves his time by 4/10 on the medium tires. So he's going alternate strategy. Stayed P5. Who's coming next across the line? Looks like Kraz. He's on an outlap. Here you see in the racing point. He's got Diego behind him. Also going to start another flyer. He's on soft tires. So he wasn't happy with his P9 on the mediums. He wants to start a little further up. Ginnett, invalidated. Zap, little Rusty, looks like he's coming. He ducked into the pit lane, invalidated. Schmeg, I believe, is on an in-lap. That must be random behind him, also invalidated. So T Widow, possibly on a flyer, it looks like. He's going to come on the final turn. 122.1, he beats that. He's by 3/10. 120.8, so P6 for T Widow. Here's Diego across the line. Nope, that was H to start his lap. So we've got Diego on a flyer. Kraz on a flyer that's been invalidated, so we'll go with Diego here. This looks like most cars. Second runs are done. Heading back to the pit lane for some fresh rubbers. There's Diego out of the final corner now. Back on the gas, a little wide, invalidate on the final corner for Diego, which would have been a quick lap. 121.2 would have been P6. But invalidated out of the final turn. As Zap snuck pole in there on me. 120.3. Sorry I missed that one. So he takes pole by less than 1/10 of a second from Sam Barrett. He got outstanding qualifying pace. He's got pole position already this year. This season, I should say. There's now H coming around. We got Zap, I believe, on the in-lap. Diego still out there coming again. Try not to invalidate his final corner. H starts a flyer again. Or he actually just finished one to go P8. Run back in the pits now, so H. Yeah, H is on an in-lap. Not sure if Diego's gonna try and go another lap around as Grumpy Old Catman comes back out. Rusty Oil Can comes back out. Ginnett comes back out. Diego does duck back into the pits with his invalidation, so that looks like Rusty's gonna be crossing the line now. As H is on a flyer. He's on a little bit up on his time through Sector 1. 6/10 up through Sector 2, so as long as he keeps clean Sector 3, he should move up a spot. Getting it nicely out of the way there, as you see around into the final couple corners. Comes H, continuing his pace. The final turn, back on the throttle, down the straight. Ginnett gonna get a little toe behind him. H goes 122.2, so up to P7. And now Ginnett behind him, starts a flyer. You go with medium tires. Well, he decided to go back to the softs. Thinks he can get, if he can get the 6/7 out of those tires, he could be sitting pole front row easily. There's Ginnett and Rusty on flying laps now. Looks like Rusty coming around first, so we'll ride with him. Now 3 minutes left in the session. Everyone should just about be coming out of the pits for their final runs. As Rusty puts up a 123.3. Good for P9. So you see Crass across the line now to start a flyer. T-Widow coming to start a flyer. We're back with Ginnett. Ooh, Ginnett has been invalidated. So he's gonna... Not sure if he's done. I don't think he's got time to go into the pit lane again. He's gonna try it though. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. He may not be able to make another lap around. We'll see. Here comes H. Well up on his time. Ducking back into the pit lane as well. So 2 minutes now left in the session. Diego coming around. He's going to start his final, possibly final flying lap. He's got time to do 2 laps if he wants to. As there, looks like Zap, Sam, Schmeg content with their laps, not going to try it again. Random Sirius is coming out again. So here's grumpy old Catman invalidated. Having a rough go of getting a good lap in this qualifying run. Here's Crass coming across the line. 121.6 up to P6. So great lap there toward the end for Kraz. He can push if he's got enough left for one more lap. So again, it's coming out. Gonna try to get around for the outland. I don't think he's gonna make it. Minute 13. That's not enough time to make it around. So it looks like we got T-Widow, we got Diego. Diego well up on his time now. I'm not sure everyone on them out laps is going to get across the line as there's less than a minute to go. Here comes Diego. Finally gets a clean lap. So 120.9, so P5 for Diego. Finally gets his lap in as we're ticking down 30 seconds now. Random gets across the line to start his flyer. Comes Catman, going to be taking it smooth through the final 2 turns. Make sure not to invalidate here. Stays well off the curb to make sure there. And goes P10 with a 122.8, so an improvement there. So here comes Kraz, going to cross the line. Nope, he goes into the pit. Ginnett outlap is going to miss the line by mere seconds. So he will not get another flyer. So everyone out there is all it's going to be. Looks like Random Sirius, Diego. Looks like Random Sirius and Diego. And possibly Catman. That'll be our last flying lap. So you see Schmeg cross the line. Not sure it's gonna let him go, maybe. Ginnett does not say checker flag yet either, so I don't know if my timer's off. I'm not sure exactly what's happening here. Here comes Zap around. Ooh, Zap hits the wall. There's Sam Barrett. That must have been Random coming around across the line. Because now there's some checker flags showing up as Random Sirius goes pole position, 120.336, so less than a 1/10 of a second between the top 3 cars at the moment. As now here's grumpy old Catman. As there was not checker flags, so these cars are all on flyers that are gonna count. Not sure why my timing was off. Again, it ducks back into the pits, decides against it, so Schmeg coming around, he's 4/10 up. If he can hold that, that will be pole position. Cross the, sorry, across the line, here he comes across the line for P1, 120.1. Sam Barrett, 119.7. Man, these guys are fast. So Sam sneaks one in there at the end. You got H. H is invalidated, so that's your running. Sam, Schmeg, and Random all put smashing final flyers down with a 119.7 for Sam Barrett. Captain Schmeg second. Random Serious third. The Red Bull teammates definitely got good qualifying efforts here today. Zapp in fourth, Diego fifth, Ginnett sixth, T-Widow seventh, Kraz eighth, H is in ninth, Catman 10th, Rusty in 11th, and Scabney will start 12th after his spin in qualifying. We're going to have a couple-minute break here. Everyone get their race strategies set up. I'll catch a drink. We'll be right back for our exhibition Australian Grand Prix. Stay tuned. Alright, somebody hit the button there to start the formation lap. They're coming around to start the race. Alrighty. There's Sam Barrett, Captain Schmeg leading them back to the grid. Looks like a pretty tight formation lap today, not going to be a wait. Sam Barrett will lead them from the front of the grid. There you see 1, 2, 3 lights, 5 lights, no lights, green flag, maybe, not sure what's, there's the green flag. Alright, they're gone. They're off and running. Looks like a pretty clean start for everyone. Zap taking a little peek. Looks like Captain Schmeg, Random Serious, all. Everyone gets away pretty cleanly. T-Widow getting in a little scuffle at the back. Because we've got a VSC, T-Widow and Rusty. Like Rusty and T-Widow. See Rusty and the AlphaTauri still getting straightened out back there. Just a VSC though, as Sam leads the way clean. He's got a 1.4 second advantage over Captain Schmeg and his teammate Random. So Rusty's got it going again. I think he's got a little damage though, probably gonna have to pit. VSC should be ending shortly. There it is, back to the green flag racing now. A little yellow, Rusty just a little slow off the VSC. The Captain Schmeg trying to hold off Zap, Random. Little gap there back to the Renault of Ginnett. Diego gets around Scabney. Scabney and Diego in a little fight. Looks like Diego got a little squirrely, passed by a couple cars. Catman. And Rusty struggling back there with his damage. So lap 1 in the books. Sam with a comfortable lead. 2.5 seconds. T-Widow ducks into the pits. He must have picked up some damage there with the contact with Rusty. He's going to have the 5-second penalty on his time as they give him a new wing and off he goes. Rusty into the pit lane behind as well. So Sam leading him away. Captain Schmeg behind. There's Schmeg, there's that. Random Serious. First place. A little bit spread out now. So you see T-Widow's penalty shows up on the screen. You see Scabney was our Season 1 champion and league co-founder. Looks like a spin there by Catman. Ginnett gets a little... So Ginnett was the one to spin possibly. As he falls all the way back to 10th place. So he may try to pit now as EC gets a little squirrely. Them tires are a little roasted now. Here you see Schmeg and Sam battling for fastest lap. Like Random caught up a little bit to Zap. Looks like Diego's going to be trying to make a move here into turn 1 possibly. Scabney on the medium tires. Gets a little wide into one, but clean enough. Diego going to be looking for room to make the move. A little bit of a lockup down into the heavy braking zone. Turn 3. I don't know if he's going to have enough to get it done now. Going to have to look for the spot to get the move. He's got soft tires to Scabney's mediums, but if they're getting a little bit worn, they've got a couple laps on them from qualifying as well. Still going to try and make that move. Watch here through the fast chicane. Goes all the way down to 5th gear. Oh, Scabney with the spin. Keeps it off the wall. Oh, he does get hit though. Catman big time with the hit. So Scabney with big damage. Catman big damage. Here's Scabney got a wing flying off. There's more debris flying across the track. So full course safety car after big contact. Kraz ducks into the pits. So probably all these cars are Diego, Ginnett, Catman, Scavney now. Catman going super slow. He's got absolutely no wing. I'm surprised he did not DNF as he hit Scavney broadside pretty dang hard. Scavney also into the pits now. Here's so full course safety car. Big contact between Scavney, Catman. Scavney spun out right in front of Diego. Scavney now retires from the session in the pit lane, so I'm not positive what happened there. Maybe he's having troubles. Said he's got a brand new seat tonight he's testing out. Zary's now going to be in 12th place finisher for Scavney as Rusty passes him in the pit lane. So Sam, Schmeg, Zap, Random, your top 4 qualifiers still in your top 4. We'll see if any of these guys decide to pit under the safety car. Sam sure does, ducks right in there. Schmeg, yes. So Zap, Random, everybody into the pit lane. We'll see H coming. He decides yes, he might as well. We'll see if the Red Bull team gets Sam out. He switches to the yellow medium tires. As the Haas team gets Schmeg out also on the medium. Zap goes to the soft tires, so it's interesting. Not sure if he's going to go alternate strategy. Looks like Random's going long run. He's on the hard tires. Here you see H in the Williams. Also pits, he's got, I believe, mediums on now. As he still comes out ahead of Kraz. I'm not sure if Kraz also pitted. But he's got hard tires. Couple penalties there for Ginnett, T-Widow, Grumpy Catman. But we're under the yellow flag. I'm going to take a little break, get a drink. I'll be right back. So whole field. Well, the field has caught the safety car. The entire field has caught the safety car, I was going to say. You see Sam. Going to lead him back now. We're coming across to Sector 2, so we'll check some details here. See H up the most spots, 4 spots up so far. Everybody's got their one mandatory stop done. We've got a mix of tires. Ginnett and Zap currently on the softs. Random and Kraz and Catman on the hards. You see safety car coming in. So Sam becomes the safety car as the leader. Three seconds for Ginnett, 5 seconds for Widow, T-Widow, and Catman. See Sam leading the pack. They're all weaving back and forth. He's going to go real slow through Sector 3 here. Comes down. Now to the final turn. Gets back on the throttle. Good jump. Cross the line. Make the green flag racing again. Schmag, Zap, Random Serious, all smooth through turn 1. And try and track down Sam. Smooth Sam, our championship leader. He's got 5 wins on the season. Trying to get an exhibition win here. This race is not a points race for us, being the holiday. Decided with the lower attendance that we're not going to count it as a points race. There's a little yellow flag there. Who's that? Looks like Kraz spun out. And he's stuck on the side of the road there. Now he gets moving again. Looks like Catman and Rusty got a little bit behind on that. Kraz now back on track. So it should just be a local yellow. Sam comfortably leading again. Kraz now stopped on track again. Looks like he's moving. This little yellow, so pretty good restart for everybody. Looks like Random got left behind a little bit. Zap all over the back of Schmeg. Not going to be able to get the move into turn 1. He's going to be on him for the rest. Ooh, he gets past now. Schmeg decides to let him go for that, but gets right back by. What a crossover move for Zap. Some good move there by Zap to get the crossover done. Schmeg outbreaks himself, possibly looked like he drove a little deep there. He's Rusty into the pits. Kraz now into the pits. Sam just 2 seconds lead. Kraz retires in the pit lane. Some problems there for the Racing Point as well. Decides to just retire for the end of the race. There you see now Zap and Schmeg. A little bit of a gap. Random Serious trying to catch up to the podium runners. A little bit of single file. Tight battle there, H. Ginnett catching up on the soft tires. So he's probably going to have quite a bit of pace advantage at the moment. He runs it. He didn't run the line. It's just enough of the curb. DRS now available. Not available that straight as the DRS line as before the start lines. Next time by, we'll get DRS there. We're going to ride with Ginnett, trying to get around H for 5th place. Closest car on track looks like Diego catching up with T-Widow a little bit. As your 3rd place, Schmeg will take a penalty. The first of the front runners to get penalty time. Ginnett taking a little peek there into the hard brake zone. As, oh no, a little bit of a spin there, H. Doesn't spin completely, but the sideways gets enough to drop him a few spots as Diego now gets by. So just that little bit of getting it with the pressure. Good driving there to avoid him as he spun sideways in front of him. As now no, H retires. Not sure what happened there. So after the little spin, he gets, I believe he probably hit the little grass down to the inside wall. That is a collection area for cars sometimes. So H, unfortunately, out of the race after spinning out of turn 12, sorry. I gotta invite, nope, there now the VSC ends. I'll be right back, I gotta invite a guy back. Oh, yep, boom. There you go. Catman should be back now. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. Well, hell, there's something. You learn something new every day. That's nice. So it automatically puts you on back on the onboard. Oh, that's pretty dang neat. Cool. All right, I found something else out to help with my broadcast. That's awesome. Exhibition races help everybody. That's cool. Oh no! Big wreck for Diego. What happened there? Huge into the wall like he didn't even slow down. Diego. That was a massive accident. So you see he just didn't even slow down for that second part of the chicane. Not sure if he lost a traction or how that happened. Another full course safety car with a huge wreck there. Diego hard into the wall as now you see Zap, Ginnett, T-Widow, everyone that was there to hit the pit lane entry. It's Catman. Passes on the pit lane. So another big accident. Sam gonna get caught back up. Sam picked up some penalty time on the road there. Big hit there. We've had two major accidents as Catman and Scavney involved. As Scavney spun and was hit by Catman. And now Diego hard into the wall. Out of turn 11. As we're on board with Sam, this is where Diego went off. Just went straight right there. Through the gravel into the wall. Big hit. He's actually on board for that too. The stupid phone. We're on just lap 11 now. 8 runners left. Thanks everyone for watching. This is JKeSports F1 Racing on the F1 2020 game. PS4 console. As I said, our league is ran on Discord. We post ads on Reddit. We have an Instagram page. And we stream live on YouTube every Saturday night. These are our Tier 1 stars here. Sam Barrett, the championship leader. No, he was not pole sitter. No, he was pole sitter. He snuck that 119, which would have been an actual F1 record in there at the end. Now everyone's back caught with the safety car, so it should be in this lap. So I don't think the top three pitted again. They stayed out as Zap, Ginnett, T-Widow, Catman. Catman didn't stop again. Rusty stopped again. He'll be the beneficiary of this safety car as he was 30 seconds behind the field after having to pit after the last restart. Here you see, yes, safety car will come in this lap, so it's top three with 6 lap older tires. CT Widow, Ginnett, Zap on the fresher tires. No one on softs anymore, so I believe everyone will try to make it to the end of the race now. Barring damage, I don't believe any more pit stops are planned. You see Catman up 4 spots from his starting position, so a good run for him. So Sam, Cat Schmig. You were a little rundown. There's Random, Zap, Ginnett, Catman, Widow, Rusty. Now Sam cross the line, gets a great jump this time. Not sure if he caught these guys sleeping a little bit. Schmeg didn't get as good a jump this time as last time as Random and Zap. Close behind. It's like Ginnett keeping pace as well. Put a little distance between the top 5 there. Back to T-Widow. It's like pretty straightforward single file so far in the restart. Sam got a good jump again, 2.5 lead. And you see the leader, Sam. Going through the fast section there, sector 2. Oh, there's Random picks up penalties, so now all top 3 holding penalty time. Everyone but Zap and T-Widow actually holding penalty time, so could cause some position change at the end of the race. Got Schmeg trying to just stay within shouting range. Put a good clean race together for the next 10 laps. Get ready for the end game. And there you see Zap, Ginnett, and Random Serious. Probably the tightest pack on track at the moment. Yeah, that's a good view of the 3. Red Bull, AlphaTauri, Renault. Sam out front, as he has been quite a bit this season. Tiny lock up there from Random. Zap puts his name on the penalty board. Who spun there? Looks like Schmeg spins out of the old infamous turning 12. If you tap that grass, it's very hard to keep it from spinning. You see Schmeg falls all the way to 7th. Better take care of his tires for the next few turns, as I'm sure they're overheated. Not sure he's going to try to pit. We'll ride on board with him. See if he decides to go to the pit lane. He does not. So we'll just have to get his tires back, cooled down a little bit. See if he can catch back up. And Sam now with a 4-second advantage over his Red Bull teammate. Random, Zap, and Ginnett all gaining the position from Schmeg's spin. There you see look like a little debris on the track. Not sure if somebody lost Some wing work there. That's your leader that lost the wing, and he spins, hits the wall. He is not DNF, but he takes a lot of damage. So Sam does end up retiring. As Catman now spins to hit the wall as well, and also retires. Rusty gets through it. So disaster out of turn 12 that. Disastrous turn 12 that lap. Sam went flying and then trying to avoid. As Schmeg now into the pits as he roasted his tires on the VSC, so an advantage there for him to at least get the pit stop done under the yellow. And Sam with a big hit. Again, another accident here. We've got 6 cars left with 13 laps to go. It's a great exhibition race so far, as now Random, Zap, and Ginnett are up. The 2 guys in front of them both with mistakes to give them the lead. Now Zap going for the pass. Gets up next to Random Serious, takes the lead now. Zap does. We've got all the top 4 all together. A great battle. Random Ginnett getting by. As he goes across the curb, probably intentionally to avoid contact. Ginnett gonna let Whittle by even. As there's battle, Zap gets by, gets into the lead. Side by side through that whole turn there. That was good, clean racing. Good battle. Ginnett gonna take his time. Gonna look into the hard braking zone. So this is a good race between these top 4. Zap, Random, T. Whittle, Ginnett. Rusty in 5th, Rusty Oil Can 5th, Schmeg in 6th. There your leader, Zap. Oh no, Schmeg spins again and hits the wall out of turn 12. He's even got fresh tires. Spins again. Here's Ginnett gonna be taking a peek into the hard braking zone. A little bit of a tap there, T. Widow. No damage though. Good smooth hard racing. No damage involved. Zap getting away a little bit with all this racing going on. But Random Ginnett, T. Widow back fighting. So there's a little bit of a dog fight for those last 2 laps. Settled down a bit now. We got 12 to go. See if these guys can recharge their batteries. Maybe run a few laps, save some tires, save some ERS. Try and get the full bore run out of when you get the DRS boost. Here you see some wing open for Ginnett. Staying within range. Zap pacing himself away a little bit. This Ginnett got around T. Widow. Trying to hold on to a podium. Ginnett a race winner this season as well. Ooh, hard braking. Looked like they might have tapped again. Ginnett looking for space to get around. He's got softer tires than Random in seconds. Got the hard, so Ginnett just gonna have to fight and make his way around. See if it can free him up to try to chase down Zap. Just getting away a little bit. Not too much. Another little lockup from Random. Ginnett gonna put the nose inside. Looks like he's gonna get the move made down the back fast straight. Now through turn 10, 11, fast chicane. So Ginnett gets around Random. 2 seconds plus to make up to catch your leader Zap. It's Captain Schmeg. Spins again. Another yellow flag. Having a rough go. There is Captain Schmeg in the Haas. Zap, getting it. Random, 2-0, Rusty, Captain Schmeg. Those are your runners. We've got 10 to go. Looks like Gennett's taking big chunks of time out of Zap's lead. He did taking time out of the lead, but add some time to his race total with the another 3-second penalty. Looks like Random is catching, or T-Widow is catching Random. I think Random's hard tires not benefiting him here at this stage in the race. T-Widow did cut that corner a little to pick up another penalty, so we'll check some penalty time here in a minute. See if T-Widow can make the pass on Random. So he's staying right in range to get that DRS boost here down the front straight. You hear the beep. See him hit the button. Now you see him gaining. Not quite enough to get a move as the wing opens back up for the second DRS zone. Getting it now, looks like he's about to be in the DRS range of the leader. So we'll see if he can get a move done. Random gets a little more penalty time, so these top 4 positions could easily be swapped around and depending on penalty time. We got less than 10 laps to go now. That looks like a very smooth section there for Gennett. He's staying just outside of the DRS range, it looks like now. Zap feeling it from behind, gonna do all he can to keep him out of that DRS range. Looks like he couldn't. Unless he just got a good run. No, he didn't have the wing open, so no DRS even, and he's gaining anyway, so he's on pace. Looks like Gennett catching up to the leader Zap now. It's Random and T-Widow kind of fell into there, just get some laps in before the end. No need to press right away. Gennett still trying to stay right there, put that little bit of pressure on, try to force a mistake by Zap. Gennett was your winner at Bahrain. Last time he raced with us, he missed last week's race. So for him, it would be back-to-back victories. I see he's catching Zap now down the front straight with the DRS. Not quite enough to make a move into turn 1. Gets the boost again with the wing open down the second straight. But again, not enough to make a move on Zap. So Zap's going to be able to do that for 8 laps in a row, but he's definitely got pace out front in the AlphaTauri. Schmeg throws fastest lap up. That would be an extra point for a points paying race. Zap doing everything. Ginnett doing everything he can to get around Zap. And with the DRS, I don't think he's going to have enough this lap again to make the move. He's getting that little bit closer out of the final corner every time, but not quite enough to get a move made. Same for T-Widow back and forth as now Ginnett appears to be a little closer, putting a little bit more pressure. See if he can get a run made on this back straight. Looks like he's got turn 11 and 12 down pretty well. One quick downshift. He goes 6th gear this time. That was, let's see, get the DRS boost for this little straight. And Zap ahead with no ERS, so he's burning up his batteries, doing everything he can to keep Ginnett behind. He may have to back off for a lap or two to save something for the end of the race. T-Widow just enough behind Random not to be able to be pushing, so we're going to stick with this battle. Possible race win. A little bit of a curb hit there, got to drop to my 10th. DRS will help him gain that. A Zap is definitely low on the battery, so could come into play. Down to 5 laps to go after this one. Ginnett all over Zap. Just waiting for that little opportunity, that tiny little mistake. Zap's not giving it to him. T-Widow, same Random, just keeping them on, keeping the pressure, staying as close as he can. Widow might just be waiting, biding his time, go for the last couple lap pass, and make him use up all his battery, use up all his tires. He's lost a little bit of time, but the DRS will help him get back on that. As you see, they are 6 seconds clear of 3rd place. Captain Schmeg with the fastest lap so far. It's Rusty. Everybody up positions. Schmeg down a little bit. You see 3 seconds for Zap, 6 for Ginnett, 9 for Ginnett. As I say that, he gets 3 more. 6 for Random, 9 for Widow, 5 for Rusty, 9 for Schmeg. So penalty time all around. Looks like Ginnett's got more than Zap, so Zap possibly in the better position to win the race at the moment. Also doing everything he can to keep Ginnett behind him on the track. But it's been a tight battle the last 3-4 laps. They've been within half second of each other. Ginnett just needs to find the way to make that push here out of the final corner, and he will get the DRS assistance. My dog decides to come back in. You can get up here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh, Ginnett gets around a whole big braking zone. He's gonna Looked like the move was too much, too fast. He wasn't expecting it. Is Ginnett retires from the session there? He's still driving on track. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe he just had to go. As his car will pull over to the side now. Is Zap now going to take the lead? He's got 6-second advantage. Check and see what happened there. T. Widow gets another little penalty. They get around. Well, he's trying to make the move. One of those cars sounds like its engine is sick. I don't know if that's the Mercedes noise or... No, that's Random's car being weird on my screen. So T. Widow gonna be tracking down Random here for, we got 3 to go. Zap well out in front. T. Widow gonna try to make a move. He should have the better rubber here for the end of the race with the softer compound. Oh, that's annoying. I can't do that on that car with that noise going. Not sure why it's doing that. We've got Zap leading us around now. 2 laps to go. 2 laps in a sector to go. He's got the exhibition Australian Grand Prix in hand. 2 more laps to go on a 7-second lead. Random Serious still trying to hold off T. Widow for third. For second, I mean. T. Widow currently third, trying to take second. As Rusty Oil Can well behind the field, but doing his best. He's in 4th place. Captain Schmeg seeing if he can gain that 5 seconds here in the last couple laps to get around Rusty. Pending penalty time, of course. As Zap. Just smooth Zap out front now. Nothing close, just gotta bide your time, take the corners. Don't outbrake yourself and make a mistake. T. Widow trying to catch that sickly sounding Red Bull in front of him. He's got the DRS. I don't think it's going to help much here. That straight's pretty short. Unless you're really close, that DRS isn't going to help you with a pass. Curb action will curb. As Zap crosses the line to start the final lap. T. Widow going to get a little DRS assist. As you see, Captain Schmeg is catching Rusty for 4th there at the back of the pack. Into his extra pit stop. And the spin. T. Widow is not quite close enough to make them pass. And with the DRS assistance, it's not enough. So now we're coming into the final time into the fast back straight area with the quick chicane. T-Widow looking for the move, not going to get it done. A Zap. And you see Zap now on the AlphaTauri to cross the line to take the win of the Australian Grand Prix. Should be well clear as you see Random Sirius there crosses the line. T-Widow looked like he spun out there right at the end, but does cross the line for third place. This looks like Captain Schmeg must have got squirrely again. I missed toward the end now. Rusty coming around to finish fourth. There you see Rusty. Thanks for participating today in both exhibition races, Rusty Oil Can. Now crosses line for fourth place. Throw 5 more seconds. Here comes Captain Schmeg in the Haas to finish off our Australian Grand Prix. Thank you to everybody. It was an exhibition race just for fun. Our season restarts on January 9th in Singapore. We'll give a quick rundown of the final finishing order of our exhibition Australian Grand Prix. There's Zap celebrating. Saying, look at the trophy. It's a good trophy. He gets sprayed with some champagne there. We'll skip that little part. Give you the quick rundown. Zap with the win. Random Sirius second. T-Widow gets third. Rusty fourth. Captain Schmeg fifth. Ginnett sixth. Sam seventh. Catman eighth. Diego ninth. H 10th. Kraz 11th. And Scavney in 12th. So again, for JKeSports, I am Spaceman47 Yo. Thanking everyone for tuning in. We'll be back in 2 weeks with our scheduled Season 1 resumption and Tier 1 resumption and Tier 2 beginning. Starting January 9th in Singapore. We'll see you all there. For JKeSports, I am Spaceman47 Yo. Good night. Thanks for watching.